Well, gentlemen, a successful weekend, packaging up, Promised Land 1250 to 587, our first Kickstarter project.
Oh, what's next then?
Well, let us go back to the glorious heyday of the Victorian seaside resort, to Scarborough, to Brighton, to Morecambe even.
I like it.
Well, it sounds very nice, but couldn't we spice it up with some zombies, maybe?
Zombies?
All right, all right. What about steampunk?
Steampunk?
Nah.
Steve, why am I dressed like an admiral and Phil is dressed like... Well, I'm not sure what Phil's dressed like, but... And why are you wearing that outfit?
I'll explain that later.
Okay. Are you going to tell us about the game?
I will.
So we've got a terrific theme, but what makes this game tick? Well, it's all in the cards. There are over 100 of them, and they're used to create a veritable feast of decision making. And what's more, they don't have masses and masses of text on the bottom of them. What you do get is a series of choices. What type of card are you going to build? Lodgings? Transport? Monuments? Or amusements? And where is this card going to be built? Green for the park, salmon for the town, or yellow for the beach area. Some cards are worth more points, and some cards allow you to collect more cards later in the game. Finally, how many cards is it going to take to build the card you want to play? This requires 2 cards of the same type, 3, 1, and this very special card, you'd need 4 cards of the same type. And here's a twist. The reverse of the cards are just as important as the fronts. These are the visitors. They want to go to the town area. They want to go to the beach area. These visitors want to go to any of the areas. These visitors want to go to the park. The only other thing you know about the card is what's on the face. So monument, transport, amusement. And this one you don't know at all. That's a special card worth even more points. And this one is the Grand Hotel. So here's the setup. These cards are the railway station. The visitors are arriving. This area here is the space for your Victorian seaside resort. Let the game begin.
So, Steve, with a great game, we need great artwork. We can't be doing with this mock-up stuff here. Have you got anybody in line?
Yes, indeed. Marco Morti.
Our man in Brazil?
That's the one.
Excellent. Can we see some of his work?
Yes, let's have a look.
So, Steve, if I get this right, players are trying to create the most fabulous resort they possibly can in order to win the game.
That's right, from the Victorian era.
Excellent.
But, why am I holding a shovel?
Ah, well, that's because you are Donkey Boy.
Oh.
And I'm the Lord Admiral.
And I am Princess Royal.
Right, so what do I do? Why am I holding... What's the shovel for? Why am I Donkey Boy?
You don't need to worry about that, Phil. That's in the advanced game.
But I need to know these things.
Phil, believe me, it'll warp your mind.
So, Gary, tell us about the Kickstarter campaign.
Okay, I will. Having had quite a lot of experience from our first Kickstarter project, we learned a lot, and I think now we're even more able to produce a fantastic product as long as we've got supporters out there in Gamesland.
And what about the stretch goals?
Stretch goals are important to people, I know, and we want to get as many fabulous images into the game as we can, and with Marco's help we'll create stretch goals for advanced cards in the game to make even more gameplay options.
Sounds fantastic.
I hope
Great. Can I keep the shovel?
so. No. So obviously we don't want to bother you all with too many details about pledge levels, this, that and the other. So please go and have a look at the Kickstarter project on the World Wide Web. And I think that's probably about it, isn't it, chaps?
I think so. Oh, right. Yes.
Any more questions?
I think that's good.
Well, I've got a question. What do I do with the shovel?
Oh, Phil, don't worry about that. It's just not that important.
We do like donkeys, don't we?
Oh, yes, but what's all that about warping my
Listen,
side?
listen. How's that sound? How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay.
I like
You just concentrate on that.
You think about your shovel.
All will be good.